Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, thank you so much, Mrs. Colin, for your support. This really means a lot for us. My name is Anuska Karki. We are a group of students from Cerritos College. This year, we decided to participate in this project called Micro-G-NExT. It's a program held by NASA. So this year's challenges focus on Artemis mission. So Micro-G-NExT challenges undergraduate students like us to design, build, and test a prototype for astronauts to use in space. So getting involved with Micro-G-NExT has been a great experience since we are learning hands-on engineering, testing, designing, building, and also we have been given an opportunity to share the NASA's educational opportunities through outreach events. So today you're going to learn a little bit about our team members. I have a couple of members from design team who will be sharing about the device we created for Micro-G-NExT. The device is called Clear Connector. And then there are so many STEM related opportunities for educators and pre-service teachers, which we'll be sharing with you guys today. And we have some activities for you guys too, including the classroom. And then we have lots of links and resources from NASA. And I have it in the Word document, and I'll be putting that in the chat box. So hopefully you guys will download it, and I hope that will be useful for you guys. And we're going to end this presentation with whatever questions you guys are going to have. So that's us all the way at the top in the middle, Cerritos College. We weren't sure that we were going to get in. This is actually second time we're applying for Micro-G-NExT. Unfortunately, last year we weren't selected, but we tried again this year and we got in. So this has made us realize that you shouldn't give up. Like, if you want to do something, try again and again until you succeed. So, and it's also never too late or never too early to try anything you want to do. So it's, as you can see over there, it says it starts today. So whatever you want to do it right away. And this has made us realize that hard work pays off. So once again, that's me all the way at the bottom to the left. My name is Anuska Karki. I am studying mechanical engineering at Cerritos College. At my free time, I love building Legos. That's how I spend most of my free time with my brothers. And there's this channel on YouTube called Crash Course. They have lots of amazing videos for different topics like arts, history, different STEM related, and lots of other educational videos. You guys should definitely check it out. Now I'm going to pass it over to Rachel.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel. I'm currently majoring in biology with the hopes of becoming a doctor one day. And my inspirations for that come from my aunt and science teachers growing up. So introducing STEM to the youth is very important to me. And now we're going to go on to Elizabeth.
Hi, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Sanchez. I'm in the top row in the center. I was a little thinner back then. I'm an industrial engineering major. I've actually transferred out of Cerritos College, but it's great to be able to participate with the program, and the teammates are amazing, hardworking individuals. And I am just really excited to be here. I didn't have many opportunities to be involved in STEM growing up. I didn't even have like science teachers or math teachers all my whole middle school. So it's really exciting for me to be here and maybe inspire you guys to go teach little girls like me science. And I know it's not everybody's favorite like cup of tea, but it is very important. So I hope that we, move the needle a little bit today. I would like to introduce my teammate, Edith.
Hi, everyone. My name is Edith Carranza, and my major is civil engineering, and I'll be transferring this semester, so I'm excited about that. One of my hobbies is I really enjoy painting, and my passion for math came from elementary school. I remember my 4th grade teacher, she had math competitions with other schools, so that's how I got into math. Now I'm going to be passing it on to David.
Hey everyone, my name is David Aleman. I am on the top right of the screen here. I am an aerospace engineer, and one of my hobbies is that I really enjoy watching NASA's space launches and space landings. So this is our design here. It's called the Clear Connector, and the goal of the Clear Connector is to help astronauts hold their tools in place on their lunar missions. This is just one of the many challenges NASA presented to undergraduate students, and everyone here on Team Falcons was really behind in tackling this specific challenge, as we have worked together the last couple of months in perfecting the design you see here. Now I'm going to pass it to my friend Edith, who's going to show everyone how the Clear Connector works. So Edith, you want to take it away?
Can everyone see my screen? Is it good? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is our device. Right now we attached it to a belt, and later on we're not going to have these ropes, but just for the time being. Now we also have this piece right here, and we have this Teflon piece. So pretty much the whole point of our device is you're just going to slide this one into the hole, and it locks in place. And even if you rotate it, it doesn't fall, it's secured. So Anishka, if you want to bring back the slide up. And really quickly, if you look at this top picture on the left-hand side, it shows that the Teflon piece is secured in these little dips. So that's how it locks into place. And that's pretty much our design.
So this is a really short video of teachers in space. So they used to be teachers and now they turn into astronauts. Just so you know that if you decide to become an astronaut someday, the qualities you guys have are like great qualities. So let's just watch the video for right now and
I think being a teacher is a great profession for becoming an astronaut. You have to be a good communicator. You have to think on your feet because the plans are always changing. So I think it's a great profession.
But I would have to say being a teacher was the most challenging job that I've had. And I think it's the most important job that someone can do. So make sure you thank your teachers each and every day for all their dedication and hard work that they and the commitment they have to making you successful.
I was a middle school teacher, and of course that was the best job ever, and teachers worked the hardest, so a good shout out to all the teachers there. So I think when I'm done being an astronaut, I want to go back and do something in education because to me there's no other field more important than that.
I hope you guys liked the video. So this is something you can get started with right away. It's called a MIREP Educator Professional Development Collaborative, in short form, EPDC program. So let me go to the site. So this is the page. They have lots of amazing stuff for pre-service educators, students, and educators too. So in the top, you can see they have distance learning opportunities for educators and students. So that's where you can click and it will take you to the site where they have lots of webinars, different topics. So if you find anything interesting, let's see, for example, diversifying STEM workforce. So they have the event day. You also have the time over there, presenters, and all you do is you click on learn more and you just register for whatever workshop interests you. So they have the overview of what this webinar is. It's a free 1-hour webinar, and I think this would be really helpful. So they have tons of other topics. So this is something you guys can do, get started with right away. And then they have this project. It's from LBJ Institute for STEM Education and Research. It is held by Texas State University. So, so what you have to do is you have to do the STEM activities and take the video or picture of you doing the activity, and you send it to them. So what they do is they choose 5 submissions per month. If they really like your video, they do 5 submissions per month, and then they're gonna post it on their social media and their website. And they also send you the fun educational materials in the mail, so you can use it for next activity. So this is where you go and submit the video. You can also see the sample of other videos they have posted. So yes, I think this is something fun at-home activity. And then they have webinars. It's the same link as this top one. They have STEM teaching tips for caregivers and parents and teachers. So they have Be a Guide on the side, Keep It Real. So whatever tips you find it interesting, you guys should check it out. The best part is they have it in Spanish language as well. Then they have a NASA STEM at home. So these are the activities students can take from home. So let's go to the high school one. So they have tons of materials over here as well. So you can see they have lots of educational YouTube videos here. They have everything about Mars, everything high schoolers should know about Mars. They have launch programs. They have you can explore the International Space Station, and they have tons of hands-on activities. Building the rocket, part 1, part 2, and they have inspirational videos as well. I've watched a couple of them. They're really motivational, so you guys should check it out. And then Think Like a Rocket Scientist. You can actually take a virtual trip. They have some, yes. So they have Hubble Control Center. So in case you want something exciting, you guys should check that one out. They have, you can build a model spacecraft. You can get involved. They have articles, NASA-related articles, and they have this games and apps. This one is a 3D rover, so you actually get to see the rover in 3D view. And then they also have mentioned, separated the parts, and they've mentioned like what they are used for. And lots of videos. Go back. Then we're going to get back to digital badging. They have events, same like webinars. You can go to the link and register for the events. Quick bits, these are some quick educational videos for students and teachers as well. They have Spanish, they have NASA resources in Spanish language as well. And if you want to learn more about NASA, you can read their stories. You can, if you want to learn about their partnerships, over here they have site for educators. They have different categories. So what you would do is you would just go on pre-service educators, and then you can scroll down. There you see they have, you can sign up for NASA Express. They actually post it every week. They send you about the information on educational opportunities, and you can also sign up for a free webinar over here. You can look up for NASA-related lesson. They have blogs if you want to read. They have images of amazing, solar systems and everything. And the best part is you can actually become a member of EPTC community. So what you have to do is you're going to have to fill out the form and you send it to them, and they'll get back to you. So let's go back. So once you become a teacher, you have a lot more options over here. So this is a really great site. They have a NASA education site. They have lots of different activities for educators, students for different grade levels, and for different categories of not just science, but art, history. And they have NASA resources over here. And this is really cool. They have video. Over here, teachers are sharing their strategies for ESL students. so they're talking about how they can make it easier for ESL students, any STEM related subjects. It's taking long to load, but you guys should definitely check these videos too. Yeah, it's taking a little while. But yeah, you guys should check this out. So next, we're going to digital badging. So this is an online learning resource for professional development. They have tons of STEM topics. It's really exciting learning opportunities for you guys. So they have this. So what I did was I created an account for myself. It's free, so I think you guys should create too. And then you can actually explore badges, which you can earn. So they have different categories. They have physical science, life science, earth and space sciences, mathematics, and tons of them. So these are the badges you can earn if you complete the activity. They have it for you here. So for example, let's go to Journey to Mars. So this one is based on engineering designing process. So these badges focuses on a designing process, right? So what you will do is you will be given a chance to design and test a design and test your own cabin, which will be landing on the Mars. So they have here you can see while completing this badge, you will investigate about how NASA has explored and future plans. So they have tons of videos related to this topic. So that's when you will be that's what you will be watching on the activities. You'll be completing your own activity, and at the end, once you complete this, you get your own badge. So they also have communities if you want to join. Right now, I don't have any, but like, yeah, if you want to join, they have communities. You can actually involve your students in this badge too. In this activity too. So this is really interesting. Let's go to the I have some of the badges which I haven't completed, but I decided that I will do a couple of them just so I can have it on my resume. So I have more opportunities in the future. So I think you guys should definitely check this out. Let me go back to the PowerPoint. So these are the steps you will be learning while getting the digital badge. So what you'll be doing is you will be introduced to the topic with background information, and then you will be the correlation to the topic are presented to research, and you will learn a lot about NASA Langley Research Center. You are asked to review and complete the pre-selected problem-based activity, and following the steps, whichever they have in the activity, and then you will participate on an online open discussion and reflect the best practices, and then you will submit a picture of your work or your designs as a proof of implementation. So this is all you do, and you are ready to get your badge. So let me hand it over to Elizabeth.
Hello, everyone, again. This is the STAR program. This program places educators in real research to take back to their classrooms. It is a 9-week summer program for educators. To be a first-time applicant, you do have to be an undergrad student. An undergrad student from a Cal State, or a current or former member of the NSF Robert Noyce Scholarship Program. You have to be at least 18 years old and a US citizen, a PRA, or a DACA grant holder. STAR matches your interest with available projects, so it is in your best interest to apply early and remain in the applicant pool as long as possible. Next slide, please. We'll watch this video of people who have gone through the program. And again, it's about putting educators in research, and then you'll take back that knowledge into your classrooms and teach it to your students and incorporate that in your curriculum. Go ahead, Anushka.
The workshops have been really beneficial. They really give us insight into teaching and different practices and techniques.
The purpose behind the educational component is to basically work with STAR's mission, I mean, one of the missions of STAR is to put the best trained, most enthusiastic, research-oriented teachers into the field. We're going to talk about taking research and turning it into lesson plans in their classrooms. How do you deal with all the standard requirements? How do you deal with all the requirements of your school and still do fantastic science?
Having real life experiences that I can incorporate into the classroom as well. It's once in a lifetime experience that I've really, really enjoyed.
So our classroom challenge, Roads on Asteroids. Roads on Asteroids is a challenge that gives teams of students grade 3rd to 12th a chance to tackle a mission to the asteroids. The teams will plan and simulate missions. There are 3 ways in which you can incorporate this into your curriculum. The first is to do the National Student Challenge. To do this, you need to register your team with the NSESSP and complete the mission objectives at the same time as hundreds of other teams across the US. So it is similar to us where we are also competing. We work and are competing against schools from all over the country. The second way is course curriculum. Educators can incorporate Roads on Asteroids as a hands-on module in the curriculum. Use the full set of companion course units and lessons, or just select whatever you find relevant to your classwork, your students, the grade level. And the third option is through the summer program. So currently they're having it virtually, as we're also having school virtually, but I'm sure that in the future they'll go back to normal and have in-person camps. These will help for professional development trainings, and these will be available for your students. The curriculum for the challenge is available in detail, complete with videos and an entire manual. You will not be on your own. They will provide you with everything you need to guide your future students through the challenge. And again, for example, for course curriculum, if there's some materials that you might need that you don't have available at the school you're going to work with, because let's be real, some schools don't have money to buy extra materials or to do certain things. So you can actually, through the program, ask them to lend you materials. And if you don't feel comfortable, even though they are providing with you with full curriculum and videos, and you still aren't sure you're going to be able to answer all of your students' questions, you can ask them to assign a TA to your class. So then that way you'll feel like you have someone there to answer questions you might not have answers to. And these TAs are undergraduate students in STEM from the University of Washington. Next slide, please. So here we have another activity that might appeal to another set of students, right? Not all students want to be in STEM or think that STEM is for them. And I think that this is where activities like these can help them feel comfortable within STEM. This is the NASA Langley Student Art Contest. So the contest runs every December 1st through 31st. It's K through 12, and students are only allowed to enter once. Then they must follow the yearly theme. The theme for this year is virtually everywhere. So they take that theme and they incorporate things surrounding NASA, technology, STEM-related ideas and visions that they might have and put that into art. And like I said, I think this is a great way to attract students who are leaning more into the arts or don't feel like that STEM is a safe place for them, that they belong in, because they might feel like they are too out there. Well, STEM is also out there, right? Who invents gravity? It's out there. Next slide, please. And these are activities for the classroom. So the first activity we're covering here is the Citizen Science Project. There are actually 2 websites we'll be showing you today. The first is for NASA. These are NASA-related projects in which you can sign up yourself and your classroom. And so what you do when you sign up is you'll be collecting data and observations, and you will be sending them to the scientists conducting these experiments. And so you feel like you're a part of it because you are a part of it. You're an important part of it in collecting the data that is needed to move the needle forward. And you will learn what data to collect, how to spot what you need, what is relevant, what is not, and you'll be a part of this project. Like I said, for this web page here that we're showing you, these are all NASA related science, citizen science projects. But if your students aren't necessarily drawn to NASA or to being in outer space, the second website we have here, which I believe is citizenscience.gov. Now this website is open to all fields. Can you scroll down? Yes. So we have here view by field. And as you can see, there's archaeology, there's birds, chemistry. So there are different types of niche sciences in here that you can bring out to your students that you might feel they might be more comfortable with or more interested in. And these are different government agencies. So you don't have to feel like because this is a NASA Micro-G presentation that's all we care about, because we care about you guys having the opportunity to bring all sciences to your students. And I think that this would be a really fun way to do that. The second activity for the classroom that we have is design a NASA mission patch. So for this website, it's currently not in operation, this design a NASA mission patch, but what they would do would be work on coding. So they would code and then they would have their little shuttle go around their like little space station, which is pretty cool if you think about it. I didn't learn to code until last semester, so they'll be ahead of the game. But even though that this activity itself is down, this website isn't down. So Tinker is actually a place where K-12 students can learn to code, and they do it in a fun way. So first they start off with voice activated. So you just write in do this when I say this, and it'll do it. So it's fairly simple. And as you know, students get older, it gets a little bit more complicated. And our last student activities for the classroom is STEM engagement. So here in this website, there are different activities that you as a teacher can get involved with yourself, or activities that you can have your students get involved with, or even in classroom activities. One of these that would be for you would be the Lunar Aeronautics Designing a Mission to Live and Work on the Moon Educator Guide. So this would be a guide for you. But there are other things, for example, Forward to the Moon with Artemis Explorer activities. So this would be a packet of activities you can do in the classroom. And you can, as you can see here, there are many different subjects to choose from engineering, the arts, mathematics, physical sciences, space sciences. So you don't have to be bogged down by just one type of science, because there are many, or space exploration, or even engineering, though it is very good. And that is it for the activities for the classroom.
Okay, we'll now be going over other opportunities specifically for educators where you can continue to learn how to incorporate STEM into the classrooms. The first program we'll be going over is the Airborne Astronomy Ambassador Program, which is for middle school, high school, and community college teachers. This program is one of 27 education projects selected in 2015 by NASA's Science Mission Directorate for science activation funding. Participants are selected by a competitive peer review recommendation, as well as a collaborative process between schools, districts, and the Airborne Astronomy Ambassador team. For 2021, 30 teachers were selected from 10 different states. The science activations focus is on more efficiently engaging learners of all ages with NASA experts, content, and experiences. They promote STEM education through NASA and NSF funded programs aimed at teaching and inspiring children, young adults, and educators, with an emphasis on science, space sciences, and astrobiology. Airborne Astronomy Ambassador teachers receive training in astrophysics and planetary science, and their training includes a week-long STEM immersion experience at a NASA astronomy research facility, such as the Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, as also known as SOFIA. After, the ambassadors teach a physical science curriculum module created by the SETI Institute that connects curriculum concepts to NASA and SOFIA-enabled research. WestEd education consultants assess the impact of the specialized curriculum module on student STEM learning and engagement. Past evaluations of the program have shown statistically significant improvements in performance and STEM engagement among students whose teachers participated in the program. So now we're going to show you a teacher who has participated in it. Or video.
There
Yeah.
you go.
For the past few months, Bob MacArthur's managed to hold on to a secret.
So I've been so excited. I've been chomping at the bit to talk about it with my students.
He's a teacher at Highlands Ranch High School,
We teach astronomy, geology, meteorology, earth science.
educating students on a subject that's been a passion his whole life.
I love astronomy. Like, seriously, I remember my dad, he probably stuck my head up to an eyepiece of a telescope when I was like a baby.
So after he found out the good news he's had to hold on to for so long, MacArthur's love of space reached new heights.
Still sit here and go, oh my gosh, I actually get to do this.
It's about why you would want to put a telescope on a plane.
He was selected to serve as an ambassador in NASA's Airborne Astronomy program that gives high school teachers hands-on experiences in infrared astronomy. They also take part in a research flight on NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, or SOFIA.
And it's a 100-inch telescope in the back of a 747, and you're up there flying around all night doing various research. Flying at 45,000 feet, you get above 90% of the water vapor, which allows SOFIA to observe infrared light from space.
He's one of 28 teachers chosen nationwide and the first ever selected from Colorado.
I've been teaching for 18 years, and it's exciting to do new things, to keep my education going, but also to bring those experiences that I'm learning back into the classrooms. Now, igneous rock.
Now, MacArthur can finally share the news of the experiences he'll bring back to Colorado
I'll be taking video, taking pictures.
to help answer the questions of the unknown.
I think when teachers live what they teach, the students get excited with them.
For next,
To represent Colorado, I mean, that's such a cool opportunity and really neat honor.
I'm Byron Reed.
The next opportunity we're going to go over is the Space Exploration Education Crew, which is for K-12 teachers. This crew consists of educators from around the country that collaborate to prepare students for the 21st century STEM careers. Space Center Houston launched the program in 2017 to help meet a nationwide need to prepare students for STEM careers and an equal need for extraordinary teacher leaders to inspire students. The crew aims to empower teachers to build leadership competencies by creating innovative STEM programs for their students, schools, and communities. The crew members serve as lead space science educators in their region. At the bottom of that website, you can apply to be a part of the Space Exploration Educator Crew. The deadline is December 11th. This past year, 36 teachers from across the country were accepted into this program and will collaborate in 6 regional crews to develop teacher leadership skills and STEM-based learning experiences. This group also attends the Space Center Houston's annual Space Exploration Educators Conference, and at the conference, they share their outreach experiences with other educators in their schools, districts, states, or regions for 1 year. If you're not a part of the crew, you're still able to attend the conference to still learn. The conference did already occur in February, however, it is annual, so if you're interested, you can go next year.
So another great opportunity is Endeavor STEM Teaching Certificate Program. And so we're going to pull up the website. So as you can see, this is the STEM Leadership Certificate Program, and it is 6 to 12 months, and you receive 9 graduate credits. And in part of this program, you do have to complete methods of STEM education courses and 2 STEM elective courses. So this is a really great opportunity. Besides that, we're going to actually go to the master's degree option. So this is another option that they have if you're striving to get your master's degree. Now here, you do have to take method of STEM education courses as well, 3 STEM elective courses and STEM leadership seminar. And so this program is partnered with Adams State University in Colorado. So this is pretty much the partnership that they have. And if you go down a little bit more, so yeah, this is the master's degree program. With this program, you're going to be able to collaborate with other teachers globally, and you can also interact with NASA scientists. Now, one more other program that they offer is STEM PD mini modules. Now, this is to increase your professional development. And as you can see, they have so many different modules to choose from, which is really great. Now, let's see if we can go to modeling student ideas. We can just open that one. So this is one of them that they offer. And as you can see, this one is mainly focusing on trying to finding an approach to encourage small group activities and to also engage the attention of your students. So this would be really beneficial. There's also other ones that they offer as well. And then our next one, we'll go back to the courses really quickly. And here, if you scroll down, as we mentioned before, you would have to be taking the method of STEM education courses. So you can choose one of those. And here are some of the electives that they offer. So you would be choosing 2 of them from this section if you're trying to go for your certificates for leadership. And then besides that, there's also a scholarship opportunity. So we can go to the last tab. And here we go. This is the fellowship. So for more information, we're going to pull up this one. Now, if you scroll down a little bit. Now, this fellowship is only for high school and middle school teachers. But as you can see, you're also going to be taking the methods of STEM education courses and 2 elective courses. And besides that, you also are able to participate in research for 2 weeks in New York. Like, that's such an amazing opportunity. And while you're participating in this research, you will have the opportunity to work with mentors. So the mentors can have professions of biotech engineers or even professional scientists. So if you scroll down a little bit more. Now, if you are already a teacher, you can still apply for this program. But if you are thinking about becoming a teacher in the long run, this is something you should look back onto, and you can apply then. So this is a really great opportunity to consider. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that one.
Alrighty, so this is the Albert Einstein Fellowship Program, also known as AEF, and it is another great opportunity being involved in K-12 STEM education. So this is an overview of the fellowship, and essentially this fellowship places you in a 11-month federal position or U.S. congressional office in Washington, D.C., and you will apply your teaching knowledge and experience that contributes to the national education program and help put education policies in place that could improve K-12 education. Now, one thing to consider is that AEF is a long-term commitment. You need prior at least 5 years of teaching experience. So this opportunity may interest you in the future, and it could open other possibilities for you.
So these are the links we have for you guys. We're going to go ahead and put that in the chat room for you. We have a Word document, so Please download that, and I hope you guys use all the links we provide you with. And for right now, we want you guys to sign up for the NASA newsletter.
And also, we would like you to invite you guys to participate with us next year, because there are two parts to this project, to this challenge. So we have the design portion and we have an outreach portion. And the outreach portion is kind of what we're doing with you guys right now. And we've done this with, well, not this particular presentation, but we've done activities with children in their classrooms with their teachers. So it is, I think it would be great for you guys to have that experience, since you guys are gearing towards being teachers, and you guys would get to kind of participate in designing, like David and Edith, who are more in the design aspect of the team. You guys could also participate in that, and that would be great. So we would love to have people who are passionate about educating and who do want to do this as a career in the future. I think that would level us up in a whole new way. So please look for us in the fall.